I can't see a world in which I would be bringing my wife and children back to the UK at this point. And the things that they're going to miss is, well, everything. You know, I love my country. I always have done, despite what some people in that country have done. So, you know, I miss the UK. I miss parts of the UK, of course I do. And I think that it's really quite sad that I won't be able to show, you know, my children.
Hello, fam! Prince Harry has officially lost his legal fight to reinstate automatic police protection during his visits to the United Kingdom. A London judge ruled that the current system, which only grants security on a case-by-case basis, will remain in place. This decision stems from a 2020 ruling by Ravek after Harry and Meghan stepped down as senior working royals. But for those of us in the Sussex squad, this isn't just a legal loss. We see this as another painful example of how King Charles III has failed his son, not just as monarch, but as a father. Let's be clear. Harry should never have had to fight this hard just to protect his family. He offered to personally pay for police protection, and even that was rejected. Why? Because the system, led by the very institution Charles now heads, wanted to punish Harry for choosing love, independence, and honesty. Charles didn't speak up. He didn't intervene. He didn't show 1 ounce of fatherly support, even as his son was fighting in court to protect his wife and children from real threats, including from terror groups like Al-Qaeda. That silence wasn't neutral. It was betrayal. So let's talk about all the ways King Charles has failed Harry. First, Charles failed to defend Harry from being punished by the institution. Despite Harry's years of service to the crown, his military service, public duties, global charity work, Charles allowed him to be stripped of funding, security, and respect. Second, Charles failed as an emotional support. When Meghan said she was struggling with suicidal thoughts, when Harry spoke out about the pain he endured growing up in the royal system, when the press unleashed wave after wave of racist, sexist, and classist attacks, Charles said nothing, not one public word of protection or empathy. Third, Charles failed as a protector. He knows the risks Harry faces. He knows that this is not about status or ego. It's about safety. And yet, instead of working toward a solution that ensures Harry and his family are safe when they visit the UK, Charles allowed the system to leave them vulnerable. What kind of a father is this? And let's not forget, Harry offered to pay. He wasn't asking the taxpayers to cover it. He simply wanted access to trained police protection while in the UK that offer was denied. Denied by a system his own father leads. As Sussex Squad, we see the truth clearly. King Charles put the monarchy above his own child. Time and again, he's chosen silence, distance, and tradition over love, connection, and protection. Shame on you, King Charles. This isn't just about protocol, it's about values. And Charles has shown where his values lie. Not with Harry, not with family, but with image, power, and control. But you know what? This story isn't really about the judge or Ravek or the palace. This is about Prince Harry, a man who stood up for his wife, his children, and his right to feel safe in the country of his birth. Thank you, Harry. Thank you for your bravery. Thank you for never giving up even when the system tried to silence you. Thank you for fighting for what every person deserves: safety, dignity, and respect. To us, you didn't lose. You exposed the truth. You challenged the institution. You fought for your family. That's what real leadership looks like. So no matter what the court said, you are a winner, always. A winner because you chose your family over fear. A winner because you didn't let silence define you. A winner because you walked away from a toxic system and built something better. On your terms. We stand with you. We admire you. And will continue to speak the truth loudly and proudly. We know where we stand with Harry forever. Thank you for watching.